Penny's Antiques, and here we are again, learning with Dr. Larry Keig. We have talked about a lot of different patterns by Dugan and Diamond later, and these are seemingly a passion of yours since you have a plethora, as a friend of mine used to say, of them, and in a plethora of colors. So what can you tell us about these? Why are they different? What makes them neat?
They're different in shape. The beaded baskets vary tremendously in shaping.
Mm-hmm.
Some are essentially round at the top, like this one. Others are flared out to a degree, like this one. And some of them are flared out to a much greater degree, like this one.
Mm-hmm. And the handles on each of them are manipulated a little bit differently.
That's right.
Are the round ones typically always laid down like that?
Most of them are, perhaps not all of them are, but the handles of this one are flared to a degree, and this is completely, essentially round.
And the color on that is very dark.
The color is
Beautiful.
black amethyst, and I think that this one may have been made prior to the diamond era.
Okay, so more 1909 to 1913
That's
time
right,
frame.
when the Dugans were still at the plant, because
Right.
the Dugans were obviously cognizant of iridescence, and this one is highly iridized, and it is an exceptionally beautiful piece.
Exceptional. That's awesome. And the next one, with the handles that are pretty much going straight up,
Like this.
mm-hmm, that one is neat for another reason.
It's unusual in two respects. It's on pink base glass, a pink base glass that's sometimes called afterglow pink, and you can actually see the pink from the bottom, at the bottom 2/3 of the vase, and the only overlay is at the top, the marigold overlay at the top. So it's nice because you can recognize the color without having to look simply at
Through the base.
simply through the base,
Actually,
but still know it's an afterglow color.
and afterglow was definitely a diamond color.
A late diamond color.
Late diamond color.
Not just diamond,
Okay.
but late diamond from
Okay.
no earlier than 1925.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is I think another Dugan product, because Dugan made most of the white Carnival glass, but this one is the most flared of the three that we're showing here,
Mm-hmm.
among all the others.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely beautiful.
Would you be interested? Would this be a good time to have a little anecdote about why I've always liked beaded baskets?
Sure.
When I was just starting out collecting, within the first year, a colleague of mine and his wife at Upper Iowa had gone to an antique shop over at Nashua, Iowa, and they came back with this beaded basket in 3 pieces.
It wasn't supposed to be 3.
It had been broken, but not put back together. So they asked if I'd be interested in it, and I said, what would you want for it? And they said $5. So I thought, well, $5, because we could probably get it glued back together. Well, I was going to try to glue it back together, and I wasn't doing very successfully on it. So my mother took it home with her, and she was the one who fit it together the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
glue
forgot.
separated.
The glue separated, and so it had to be put back together
Again.
a second time. And my sister Barb put it together the second time, and then more recently I decided it was getting pretty dirty, and so I put it in warm dishwater, and it separated
Again.
And so then last summer Neil was here, and he said, did you know this basket was broken? And I said, yes, it's been broken several times. And he said, would you like me to put it to get back together? And we had just gotten some super glue
Yeah.
from
And he glued it, and it's
from the Ace Hardware store,
Yep.
and he glued it again, and it's over in that cabinet.
awesome.
So
awesome.
it's a really interesting story.
Yes, it is. Okay, so one more thing. You told me before that the reason that you have enjoyed collecting Carnival glass.
Is that I learn something new about it each time I buy a new piece of Carnival glass, or sometimes even when I look at a piece of Carnival glass that I've had for a long time, I've discovered that it's not quite the way I thought it was.
And thank you for sharing. And isn't it nice that we never stop learning?
That's right.